In a move that sent shockwaves through the political landscape, Representative Liz Cheney, a staunch Republican, announced her endorsement of Vice President Kamala Harris for the presidency in the upcoming 2024 election. This unprecedented crossover endorsement has ignited intense debate and speculation about its potential impact on the race for the White House. Cheney, known for her unwavering conservative principles, cited Harris's commitment to democracy and the rule of law as primary factors in her decision. Cheney's endorsement speech, delivered at a political forum in Washington, D.C., emphasized the gravity of the current political climate. She stressed the importance of putting country before party, particularly in the face of what she perceived as threats to democratic norms. Her words resonated with a sense of urgency, urging Americans to unite against forces that she believes seek to undermine the very foundations of their nation. The significance of Cheney's endorsement cannot be overstated. As the daughter of former Vice President Dick Cheney, she hails from a family deeply entrenched in the Republican establishment. Her decision to break ranks and endorse a Democratic candidate speaks volumes about the depth of her convictions and the extent to which she believes that the Republican Party has strayed from its core values. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. Cheney's endorsement of Harris is inextricably linked to her unwavering opposition to former President Donald Trump and what she views as his assault on democratic institutions. Since the January 6th Capitol attack, she has been one of the most vocal critics of Trump within the Republican Party, consistently denouncing his claims of election fraud and his role in inciting the violence. Her stance has come at a significant personal and political cost. Cheney faced censure from the Republican National Committee and was ousted from her leadership position in the House Republican Conference. Despite facing backlash and threats from within her own party, she has remained steadfast in her convictions, arguing that defending the Constitution and upholding the rule of law transcends partisan politics. Cheney's unwavering commitment to her principles has earned her both admiration and condemnation. Her supporters view her as a profile in courage, willing to stand up for her beliefs even when it means alienating members of her own party. Her detractors, however, accuse her of being a traitor to the Republican Party and a pawn of the Democrats. Cheney's endorsement of Harris has further exposed the deep divisions within the Republican Party. The party is currently grappling with an identity crisis, torn between its traditional conservative wing and the populist nationalist faction that emerged during the Trump presidency. This internal struggle is played out in primary elections across the country, with Trump-endorsed candidates often facing off against more establishment Republicans. The divide within the party is not merely ideological but also reflects a fundamental disagreement about the direction of the country. Traditional conservatives generally adhere to principles of limited government, free markets, and individual liberty. In contrast, the Trumpian wing of the party embraces a more populist and nationalist agenda, often questioning the legitimacy of democratic institutions and expressing skepticism towards globalization and free trade. Cheney's endorsement of Harris is a testament to the widening gulf between these two factions within the Republican Party. Her decision highlights the growing discomfort among some conservatives with the direction the party has taken under Trump's influence. It remains to be seen whether this internal strife will ultimately lead to a realignment of the American political landscape, or whether the Republican Party can find a way to bridge its internal divisions. Vice President Kamala Harris responded to Cheney's endorsement with a message of gratitude and a call for unity. In her statement, Harris acknowledged Cheney's long record of public service and praised her commitment to democratic values. She emphasized the importance of putting country before party, echoing Cheney's own sentiments. Harris's response to the endorsement has been carefully calibrated to appeal to a broad audience. While acknowledging the historic nature of Cheney's decision, she has avoided any triumphalism that might alienate moderate voters. Instead, she is focused on shared values and a common commitment to democracy, seeking to position herself as a unifying figure in a deeply polarized political climate. The embrace of bipartisan support is a strategic move for Harris, as she navigates the complexities of the 2024 presidential election. By welcoming Cheney's endorsement, she signals her willingness to reach across the aisle and work with those who may not share her political beliefs. This approach could prove beneficial in attracting independent voters and disaffected Republicans who are disillusioned with the current state of their party.